Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Max's Tarot. For many of you who have been my subscribers for a long time, thank you so much for hanging on and having faith that I will return one day. I know it's been 4 years since I last posted, and I was taking care of a lot of different things in my life, projects, and I'm finally rested enough and feeling well enough to do readings again. Readings can be very draining after you do them for so many years, and so that is one of the main reasons why I think many creators who do who do tarot on YouTube tend to leave, because it just burns you out. You're using a lot of intuition, a lot of your energy. Anyway, here we go. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Scorpio rising as well. So Sun, Moon, or rising is for early April. We're going to start with love, and then we're going to take it to career. So let's see what the cards have for you, Scorpio. If you want a personal reading, go to my website, maxestarot.com. All right, I'm getting a lot of the same cards for all the signs for this early April reading. It's very interesting when that happens. Okay, so it really feels like this actually looks exactly like the reading I think I did for Taurus. So you may be dealing with a Taurus, but it's very, very similar. I'm just seeing doubles again there and here. Anyway, so it looks like when it comes to love, the current situation is pretty fluid. I think you may be in a connection right now where there is a fair balance between the two of you. Things are happening, things are moving forward, there are plans, there are objectives, goals that you want to attain. And I think that this person that's with you is definitely on board with whatever it is that you want to set your mind to. I think in the past there was some sort of situation with money. I think this has been a theme for all the signs so far. It's, you know, being careful with money. I definitely know gas prices are high, so a lot of people are watching how much they're spending. And so this is something that is not really related to love, but it impacts relationships, right? The situation did turn around. There may have been more money coming in, either from you or your partner, and now the two of you have been able to figure out what the budget is, moving forward, making plans. In the future, I definitely see you being very stable, feeling like you're in control of your emotions, feeling like you're in control of pretty much everything that's going on, feeling like a good balance. Sometimes things may feel like there's a lot to carry. So it could be that you have a heavy load related to, you know, maybe you have a lot of pets, or you have too many kids, or you know, maybe you're juggling, you know, a couple of different relationships, because a lot of folks tend to be in open relationships. But I feel like whatever happens, you're still gonna be able to move forward just fine. I definitely think that if you continue on this path, everything that you try to do with your relationship, it's gonna go well. If you are single, I feel like, again, you know, you've been looking for the kind of relationship where there is equal give and take, where no one is, you know, pretending to be more than what they say they are. You're looking for a partner that has struck the right balance, and I think you might get to that at some point. It is difficult to say, because of the fact that you know, not everyone is perfect. Most people are imperfect, and so that is still something weighing heavy on you, that it's like, okay, I want to find someone, but there's just not a lot of good candidates out there. But I will say, focus on you, focus on what is in your control, and then the universe should be able to provide and bring that person that's gonna really compliment you. Let's see what the advice is. Advice for Scorpio. Strength and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you got to keep on the path that you're on. I feel like it's a good path if you're in a relationship, and you're on a good path if you're single. And if you're not looking for anything, you're still in a good path. You are in a position of strength. You've done a lot of work. You feel like your emotions are in check. And, when things arise, you know how to handle them. I think that you're feeling like things are moving fast around you. Things are changing. It could be that you're dealing with a lot of communication lately from friends, family, who knows, exes even, and it's like it can become overwhelming. But I think, again, you're able to handle it. So whatever it is that feels heavy, I know you can definitely take care of it, Scorpio. So this is a very positive reading for you when it comes to relationships. Let's do career and see how career is shaping up for you. Career. Career for Scorpio. Give me one quick second. I'll be right back. All right, thank you. So I have a dog, and she's a puppy. And so if you ever dealt with a puppy, you know that they require a lot of attention. So yeah, I needed to see how she was doing. Okay. I also have 4 cats, but they are grown and they are way better behaved than my puppy is. All right, let's see career for you, Scorpio. Okay. A lot of people are getting the Empress energy, a lot of positive Venus energy for the signs, it feels. I'm not an astrologist, so I'm not really sure what's going on with the planets. But if Venus is having a lot of influence lately on the different signs, then that's a positive because it's coming up in the upright position. Okay, when it comes to work, I feel like you're in control. You have been in control. When it comes to money, working hard, you do the work, you manage the finances well. Yes, sometimes there are issues that come up, maybe petty arguments related to money, or things that you have to manage on your own. But you're very successful at that. You're good with money, Scorpio. Now, in the present time, again, I feel like you're feeling, okay, I need to watch my money. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going to go broke. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out and buy a $1,000 pair of shoes. I feel like you're holding on to your money because you are paying attention to what's going on in the world, and that's a positive. In the future, I definitely see things becoming, improving. Definitely Wheel of Fortune. I feel like things get better with time. It just, there needs to be some patience with regards to that. I will say, take it easy. Again, if you have a budget, stick to that budget. Don't overspend, and wait for the situation to improve, because I don't see you struggling at all. Now, there may also be certain things that you like to do that, consume your money. It could be that you like gambling, or you like, going to expensive restaurants. There's something that you really like a lot. Maybe there's a lot of drinking, but you always like to buy the good alcohol. So those are things that you may need to watch if indeed you are trying to stick to some sort of budget, or you're trying to hold on to your money and not go on a spending spree. When it comes to employment, I see you employed. I don't see here a situation where many of you are unemployed. Now, if you are indeed unemployed, I still see you being very active, proactive in sending those resumes, making those calls, and showing up for interviews in a very presentable manner. And, I definitely see things are going to go your way in the future. There may be a period where you might be like, okay, nothing is happening. No, I'm not getting any calls. Nobody's reaching out to me. Recruiters are ignoring me. But, just give it some time. I definitely think you'll come ahead. If you'd like a personal reading where we can dive deeper into this reading, or do a reading for your own situation, because that's the point of a personal reading, go ahead and send me send for a reading request. Go to my website, maxestarot.com. maxestarot.com. You will see the link in the description box below. Scorpio, please leave me some comments. Let me know what you've been up to in the past 4 years. How has your life changed? I'm really curious to see how you guys been doing since I've been gone. So I'll see you next time, Scorpio. Please take care of yourself. And don't forget to hit like. Bye-bye.